Hello there, boys and girls, and good morning, and welcome to another, I don't want to say exciting episode, but another amazing episode of A Daily Drip with Dre Montez, brought to you by Outpost Coffee and Bricks. We're located over here, and we're at the location right now in Central West End at 4630 Lindell. Stop on by, say hello. I will be here from 9 until 11 a.m. this morning. And as I told you guys before, they said the perfect cup of coffee is between 9 and 9:30 to get those juices going again for you guys that get up early, you men and women that get up early, and some of you young adults as well. So get that coffee going now. Let's go. I'm drinking I'm a little busy right now. I'm drinking a white mocha. It's darn good. It's darn good. Yeah, it's darn good. Got it right here. Huh? Got my own little sticker on there. Well, good morning to you, StreamYard, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. Let's raise that roof. If you're celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday to you. If you're celebrating an anniversary, happy anniversary to you. If you're off today, enjoy it. Don't think of the rain as inclement weather. I learned this when I was in the military. They called it liquid sunshine. And then also a wise man in the military told me, sometimes the rain is washing away so you can clearly see the things you need to see. Huh? We get deep already. It's not even 9:30. We make it a little deep because it's the holiday edition of the show. The holiday edition of the show. So it's gonna get it's gonna get a little interested this morning. It really is. But how are we doing? Either way, good folk, good people. What made me think of this coffee show was I thought about the days I was in the military when I was a truck driver and getting into the radio business. When we drank coffee, it was always interesting conversations. It was no debates. There was never any loud talking or yelling. Everyone got their point across. You got a chance to have a rebuttal, opinions, but it was never anything about putting anybody down. It was just listening to one another. I think the largest coffee group conversation I ever was in was probably about 15 to 20 people. And I tell you what, coffee is so relaxing. And now it's so many colors and flavors and ways you can get it. And shout out to the counselor. I've had some of his amazing coffee. He has his own 9000 Z240 coffee machine. But coffee brings out interesting conversations, especially in the morning time. The older I get, I'm starting to appreciate coffee after 2 p.m. If you know what I'm talking about, give me a thumbs up. If you know what I'm talking about, give me a thumbs up. But coffee brings out interesting conversations. And I'm just wondering right now, what type of conversations are you guys having around coffee? What's on the mind? We're not getting deep with it. We don't do politics, religion. But there is something that's coming up in the St. Louis region that I've been hearing a lot of people talk about. It could spark up the wrong flair, but I'm just questioning the theory. I mean, it is the elephant in the room. And it's been a lot of the big stories the past 2 months. And I'm talking about sports betting. That has to be a conversation amongst people. I mean, from I don't know what your history is with gambling, how you feel about it. Do you spend money on gambling? Do you look down upon gambling? But it's viewed differently in this area. I've been hearing both sides in this area. I mean, you got the lotto people that feel that went the wrong way, and now you got the gambling that's coming here now, and all the stories coming about the sports gambling and all of this nature. My thing is, here's what I've learned the past month. This is what I observed. I'm not putting this on nobody. I didn't really put it together before that gambling is an addiction. And I'm watching right now currently 2 sports documentaries that are dealing with sports gambling. And the way it's portrayed in this documentary, this is not the gambling that I know. And now we're here in 2025 moving forward, these stories that we're hearing more and more about sports gambling, the pros and cons of it, that it's affecting the lives of professional athletes, relatives, turned down families, the league. No one has really spoke up yet. All they keep saying ahead is don't do it, don't do it. But on the other side of the fans that are now getting involved in sports gambling, we've heard the story of the kid a couple years ago that went into his parents' phone and created a fake account, a very fake account, because he was smarter than his parents on social media and with their own device, that he was gambling, got up to like $118,000. So where's the protection for the fan on that? Because you have a lot of people that are going to be doing this for the very first time. It looks fun and engaging. All the commercials that we're seeing, for $5, you get this many extra bucks. For $10, for $50. Look, that's how they're marketing the game. I don't work for any of these people. I have never gambled on any of these devices. I'm old school. So my old school opinion is not applicable to today's terms. But today's terms, there's so many people that can get their hands on the information. We just had 4 years ago, the Ivy Leaguers got together and created this fake bot to go out and place all these different bets in various situations and all this, and it hit like 12 times. I mean, they got caught. But what if they perfect that? What if someone perfects that? They're manipulating us as the fan that's engaging this. They're manipulating the sport. They're manipulating the agency itself, gambling, the whole entity itself. We've seen movies about people try to rip off Vegas in the casino days. We've seen movies about people that were running numbers back in the day. We've seen documentaries and detailed information about the days of the bookie. But now, with technology at the fingertips, right here, just in your cell phone, your tablet, your laptop, who still has a desktop? But what I'm saying, it's that easy to obtain. It's that easy to obtain. You don't have to go anywhere to gamble anymore. And I'm wondering how do people in Missouri really feel about sports gambling coming here? How do you feel about it? Is this something that you're like, hey, it's about time? It's about time. Because like before the marijuana came here, everybody like, yeah, get it here. And then once it came here, it clicked up here. I think we made a mistake. So I'm wondering how this is going to go. If you're just tuning in and you haven't had your morning coffee yet, I'm at Outpost Coffee and Bicks over here in Central West End, 4630 Lindell. Stop on by. My little homie Melody, she's the general manager here. She is doing her thing. They got a packed house. It's a good place to come for a mid-afternoon date. Or if you got a overnighter, you want to get some breakfast and coffee, good spot. Good place for an interview. There's a hotel next door. Very scenic area. I know this area very well because I kind of grew up in this area in the mid-'80s and '90s. And it has really, really blossomed into something beautiful. I know I sound like a curator or something right now, but with the fall leaves out there right now and this big window, I'm telling you right now, it paints a picture. If you were trying to propose this morning, Todd, this is the place to do it. I'm not encouraging marriage. I'm just saying I'm encouraging love this holiday season. But how you folks doing this morning? Coffee and conversations. That's one of the conversations I think people are having. And here's another conversation I think we need to have. Everything is so small. Writing, the verbiage on anything, grocery store. Your TV is 80 inches, remote this big. Cell phones are small. What happened to the big phones? It seemed like the people in Hollywood and movies only get the giant phones and the giant screen laptops. As a person that is legally blind, I'm speaking out for my lower vision people. We need bigger signs in the grocery store. We need bigger signs in the grocery store. We need bigger street signs. We need the police to enforce people that do not turn their headlights on when it's raining or at sundown. It's 2025. If you don't know to turn your headlights on when it's raining, revoke their license. You know how I feel about dog walkers that walk their dog and don't take a plastic bag? Take their dog away. Fine them $500. We're going to teach you a lesson. Let's teach these people a lesson that do not turn their headlights on. I don't understand why the tech world has not reached out to lower vision people, legally blind and blind people on help with technology. I just don't get it. I mean, being legally blind, you got big fingers. You hit 3 buttons at one all the damn time. If I use the pen, people call me uppity. So what am I supposed to do? What are we supposed to do if we lean our way in to read somebody says this? You should get some glasses. Really? Mm-hmm. Then on your phone, you can blow certain pages up and not all of them. Explain that to me. Why did I download this? Why did I upload this or add this to my phone so all the screens are large, but on this particular page, I can't blow it up? So I got to take a picture of the page, get out of there, go to the photo, then blow it up. The Institute is right here in St. Louis. Why restaurants don't have one large print menu? Just large print. One large print menu. That's all we're asking for. A large print menu. And you go to a restaurant whose menu's on the TV that's a 32-inch. And they say our menu's on the screen. What we gonna do, we're gonna get with these people and we're gonna create a place for us. Us lower vision, legally blind people. We're gonna get a place for us. Everything is large and big. Men's room, women's room, in the middle, beer, liquor, bar, food, menu, big TV 70 inches and up. Our people don't do that. You would get a lot more business if people reached out to the blind community. Real talk. Coffee and conversation. I've seen a lot of programs in the past week and a half. A lot of advertisement on social media and on the news about what's coming up next Thursday, Thanksgiving, or getting food to the people that have no transportation due to health reasons. But sometimes it's not always people 55 and up that are going through that. What about them young folks that have medical issues as well, between the ages of 25 and up, 25 and up, 55 and up? There are a lot of young folks that need help as well, that are immobilized, afraid to reach out for help, but people in the neighborhood know who they are. How are we ensuring that food are getting to these people? Because there are a lot of places where you have to go to. If you know of information of getting transportation to these people or getting food to these people, if you could share that with me, I can share it on my social media platforms as well, because we have a nice following on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram as well. So if you share something with me in the St. Louis or Metro East area, let me know and I'll share it to the people that are part of these groups and see if they can help get the food to the people that need food brought to them. Because we know there are a lot of places you can go and get food. And I think that is awesome. I think I saw probably 15 more locations that they're trying to help people, not just with the turkey, but with the whole meal, the entire meal for your family. Just be truthful to these people. These people are here to help you. Be truthful to these people. And if you can share the information that is helping people, please share that information. Also, to the people that are going with first time, realizing they need help and are afraid to reach out for help and thinking that what they're going through is the worst thing ever. I learned this in the military as well. Be patient. Just be patient. They know you need help. If you've done what you need to do, you filled out your paperwork, you've done everything, all your ducks in a row, you dotted your I's and crossed your T's. The help is coming. Let them people do their job. Just be patient. I know that's the hardest thing in the world when you need help is when somebody is telling you to be patient. I know how it is. When you've had a bad day and somebody's trying to tell you, hey, just calm down. You just don't know. You just don't know. It's like when you're out here trying to do the best you can do, but no door will open. And everybody just trying to tell you, hey, just keep prayer in your heart and do this. I understand all of that. But patience is a really big part of a lot of things. Just sit back and it's going to come. I'm not being superficial, unreal. I'm telling you, just sit back and just wait it on out. Help is on the way. There's a lot of people out here that need help, and they're getting to the people as fast as they can. And this time of year, I think they work harder than ever. I'm talking not just here in the Midwest region. I think everywhere. They work hard at this time. I think people listen to the messages. They're reading emails. Believe it or not, they're checking the fax machine. And they're listening to the people around them. The resources are coming together. But still, we got to do our part as well. Check on each other. Be truthful. If you need help, raise your hand. Raise your hand. Hey, I need some help over here. I need some help over here. You ain't got to yell out loud. Just talk to people. It's okay. Everybody go through it. Everybody. And when I mean everybody, everybody. That's the great thing about life. It's yours. So do the best what you can do with yours as possible. Huh? Liquid sunshine. Sometimes it clears the way for you to see what you need to see. Coffee and conversation. They say when you're doing really good, people all around you. As it starts to deteriorate, you start to see who your real friends are. When it's completely gone, they say then your family members show up. I don't believe that's true for everybody. I do believe the way you treat people reflects on you, whatever happens. When you're doing good, when you're doing bad, when it's nowhere to go. I think in the end, we all know how to survive. And I love when those instinctive tactics come out that we call survival. Well, it's the military, whether it's learning lessons I did living in the projects, whether it's listening to my grandmother tell me things, paying attention to your older family members, just understanding life around you. We've all lived paycheck to paycheck. We've all figured out how we went to the point job to job to job to job. And that becomes boring at some point. And you try to figure things out and get somewhere where you understand the money that makes sense to you. Because raise your hand if you ever burn the candle at both ends and you still coming up short. The money not making sense to what you do. You working 55 to 70 hours a week and you bring home $240. Something's not right. Something's not right. But when it's inclement weather and you have time by yourself, no sound, no light, I don't call it thinking. I call it you're seeing through it or you're looking down and the plan comes alive. Not the plan of a hustle, but the plan of survival. The plan for you. The plan of understanding you. How many of you were working a job, the money was good. Money coming in real good. You're dressing fly, the men are there, the women are there, everybody, everything right. But in the back of your mind, you hated that damn job. You hated that damn job. You hated it. But you did what you had to do. And I do believe that at one time, I think from the 80s to about the early 2000s, people were in jobs because they had to do what they had to do what they had to do. But I think since then, the thought process has changed. The vision has changed. The resolution has changed. The floor model is gone. The plasma is out the window. That 4K vision is something else. And if it's panoramic, hold back now. Oh. Slow me down, Dre. Slow me down. But it comes in ages, man. I mean, look, think back when you were 25, what you were doing. Think back on that. What you were doing when you were 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. What has changed? And all that, everything around you, what has changed? Everything around you in the past 30, 35 years. What is the one real anomaly that has changed? You have changed. You may think you're the same person as you were when 18. You're not. You don't jump off as much as you used to. You're not the first to speak anymore. You observe people a little bit more. You don't criticize people. You listen with the understanding of people. You're not the solution guy, but you may add a footnote to the solution. You may. But I love the way how it's all coming together. Whether you listen to your parents or not, but you still have a relationship with your parents or not, even your kids. It all comes together. Coffee and conversation here. It's Liquid Sunshine Thursday here at Outpost Coffee in Bicks, here located in the beautiful Central West Stand at 4630 Lindell. Stop on by, say hello. I will be here until 11 o'clock. Till 11 o'clock. Yesterday we we did our 568 podcast episode of Who's to Blame, and it is up on Spreaker. If you follow mycitymymusic.com, Dre Montez, you get a chance to check it out. Speaking of that, if you're looking to do some advertising, we have some advertising space available. So we have Montez at Midday, which is on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. And we also have Who's to Blame the podcast on Wednesdays. And we also have Iceberg Coolers present Six Pack Saturday. But I have advertisement available on Montez at Midday and Who's to Blame the podcast. What you get if you do advertising with us, I will come to your place of business and do a show. Or you can come to the studio, bring food, because I'm looking for restaurants or product businesses of that nature to show your product or show your unique business, whatever you may have. Or I can send you a link and do an interview with you through Google, meet up, and put you on our 70-inch television in the studio. And also I can run a banner ad on the bottom of our screen that we run on StreamYard. And I will also share your logo as I'm doing the show as well. And if you have a QR code, we can attach your QR code to your logo as well. So you get your logo, your QR code, banner ad, a link on the website. Either you can come in the studio, I come to your place of business, or put you on the TV. You get that all included. So hit me up if you're very serious about doing some advertisement or advertisement with Dre Montez on Montez at Midday, Who's to Blame podcast. And we love taking the show on the road. We love it. After 15 years of sports talk radio, and now my 11th year of podcast, I was thinking about this on the way here. Coffee and conversations. When the last time you had a bad work day? And if you said 2 weeks ago, put your age in it. Your age, and when the last time you had a bad work day? You just put the year, you can put the month, it's up to you. But when the last time you had a bad work day? Last time I had a bad work day. 4th of July, 2006. I was playing softball. I never work weekends. when I was working for them people. Because the weekend was for what? Softball. So you got softball and barbecue. My favorite time, softball and barbecue. Leave me alone. I get a call from the people I was working for in corporate America in the restaurant industry that a young lady has went into labor and they need me to step up and come in. I went into work, missed the softball tournament, and all I said, hey, I need somebody to bring me some barbecue because I got to work. Nobody brought me a plate, and I missed softball. That's the last time I was mad at work. I was mad at work last time, 2007. That's 18 years ago. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. So 18 years ago was the last time I was mad at work. You ever been working on a food day and nobody brought you a plate? Or when you got home, there was no plate for you? Or you go to the house where the people cook it at and there's no food left? Man, look here. Look here. Look here. Look here. I love me some barbecue, but I hate buying barbecue. I hate it. I don't care what nationality, what race, what part of the region you from. I hate going to a restaurant to buy barbecue. No. I'm going to Willie's house, Mr. Johnson's house, my daddy's house, my cousin's house. I hate buying barbecue out of a restaurant. It's just something about it. It's not the same as you sitting there in that backyard, leaning back, talking that shit, listening to that good music. I'm like, when you gonna have that food off the grill over there? They got that towel on their shoulder, that water bottle, that drink. Listen to that. That's barbecue. Now that's barbecue. Now that. Like a dispensary. I want a dispensary to look like the way it was back in the day. Smell ass basement, crust ass rug down there, floor model and TV on top. Be quiet, my mom upstairs tripping. That's a dispensary. That's the worst thing that happened. Let me win the lottery. We're gonna kick it old school style. We're gonna kick it old school style. But that's barbecue to me. No offense on St. Louis and Kansas City and Memphis barbecue. No. You too, Austin, Texas, and Oklahoma. No, I don't care. I like my barbecue from somebody's backyard. Shout out to my homie Mender. Yeah, what? Goes to the store to buy some barbecue. I wish I would. I could probably count on one hand how many times I've purchased barbecue in a store, and I'm 55 years old. Won't happen. There's some things I can't do. I tell you what, though, folks. Next week is that day. And what I mean, it's one of my favorite food holidays known to man. Favorite family gathering times of all times. You know, I mean, one of the saddest holidays I've ever had, though. In my first year in the military, they put me way in Hawaii. I'm away from home, missing grandma's cooking. I don't know anybody there. I had to work. I went to the galley to eat. I'm sitting alone eating a Thanksgiving meal. No, that's not true. I went to work. I got off around 2 o'clock. And I went to the store across the street because I had never been to the galley yet. And I went and got me a Tombstone pizza. And I was downstairs in the lobby of my barracks, Arizona Hall. Shout out to him, 808 in the building. Eating pizza. And my homeboy, Herb, said, shout out to Herb Jones, by the way. Hey, let's go to the galley. They're serving Thanksgiving. What? That was my very first Thanksgiving away from home. Look here. That's why I tell these people that got them kids that are home from college right now, talk to your baby. Talk to them. Check on their well-being. See how they doing. Check how school going. Huh? See how different they've changed. They come home and they stay in that room. You better go in there and talk to them kids. If they got that hoodie on and got their sleeve all pulled down and just wearing slides and scooting their feet all day and not giving you no eye contact, you better go talk to your kid. Go talk to your kid. Get in there and talk to them. Do what you got to do. Do what you got to do. But talk to your baby while they home on this holiday break. And if you got a kid that's first time in the military coming home, talk to your baby. Have that conversation. Take a walk. Do what you got to do. But have that conversation with your baby. Let them talk. Let them get it off how college going. I'm not just talking about your classes. How you doing? How you adapting to this? Especially if they went away over 5 hours. Check on your baby. Check on your baby. All right, folks. This is a pivotal time of year where things get a little different. Folks going to have questions on your life. Are you prepared to handle it? What's going to trigger you during the holiday? You didn't tell your family you broke up and you're going to show up alone. You got to be prepared for that conversation. Baby, what Travis said? Well, we not together no more. First thing I don't say, what you do? Oh, boy. You prepared for that? Are you prepared for that? Are you prepared for that? Then if you got a new person, you've been single for 3-4 years and you show up with a new person that the family haven't met yet, are you prepared for that conversation? And we're going to do this one last time. Have that conversation with this person that you're taking to family dinner about too much perfume, too much cologne, or smell like the weed. Conversations we're not going to bring up. You got to talk about this stuff in the car on the way there. Don't say nothing about her cake. Do not say, what's that on your arm? Don't you say nothing. Do not bring up the Rams, whatever you say. You got it. And don't say nothing. What we watching football at? They know. Everybody that is inviting people over to their house for Thanksgiving, they know one of them TVs better have a game on. There will be some furniture moving around. Be some furniture moving. Can we agree on that? All right, Here's the roof. It's a roof. Having the humidity is messing with the fro. My bad. I thought we had it all articulated. We got to get cleaned up before we go see the family next Thursday. All right. Well, again, welcome. And we're here at Outpost Coffee and Bicks, Central West End. This is our first Thanksgiving edition of the show. It's one of our newest sponsors that we added to the team about 4 or 5 months ago. So I may do one for Montez at midday next week. Yeah, I may do one for that one as well. But without further ado, let's go into it, baby. It's time for a little turkey talk. Turkey talk. Whoa, okay. How many of you have never cooked a turkey before in your life, and this is going to be your first time trying it ever? How many of you out there? First time cooking a turkey. Here's the top 5 reasons that people fail at cooking their turkey for the very first time. Woohoo! 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 Here we go. Not thawing out your turkey properly. A frozen turkey takes 3 to 5 days in the fridge. I'm going to say it again. Not thawing out your turkey early enough or properly. 3 to 5 days in the fridge. Here's another one. These are the top 5 mistakes that people make cooking their turkey very first time. Cooking it way too fast. Cooking it way too fast. It don't matter what age you are. Don't have no shame in your game if it's the first time you cooking a turkey. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it. Low in safety. 3, low and steady. 325 Fahrenheit. 325. 325. Here's another one. Overcooking it. Remember, everybody know about them Popeyes biscuits. You don't want your turkey doing that to people. No. Because I can already tell what they're going to do on TikTok if your turkey is horrific. So, just telling you, overcook it. Use a thermocouple or a thermometer. If you don't know what that is, Google it. Use that. And it says, using a thermometer, the turkey where the breast hits. Put it right there. It should read 165. 165. 65. And the thigh hits 170 to 175. You see, let the turkey rest. Let the turkey rest. 20 to 30 minutes. 20 to 30 minutes. And let the turkey rest. Let it rest. Oh, there's another one. Not seasoning enough or over seasoning the outside. You got to be careful on that. Let me tell you what helped me the first time I cooked my very first turkey back in 2020. 2020, I cooked my very first turkey. YouTube, and I called my grandmother. Help. But take your time. Experiment on yourself. So get your turkey this week. Do a practice run. Do a practice run. Do a practice run with your turkey. Do a practice run with it. If you can't experiment on yourself, why are you here? Season the outside, inside the cavity, under the skin, and outside with butter. So now, we done told you right now how to survive with that turkey. We done told you right there how to survive right there with that turkey. Also, what I like about what lead up to Thanksgiving, when you find out when your relatives getting in, you're making that phone call probably like tomorrow. When y'all getting in? You got some that are driving, some that are flying, taking a train. But that conversation of knowing when your people getting there, when y'all getting there again, huh? Or when you on your way, you stopping at the landmarks along the way. Because one thing, well, I don't drive anymore, but the anticipation of getting there, that still gets to me. Like I went to Six Flags a few years ago. Every time I see them rocks change colors, I get really excited. Like, also during Turkey Day, there's other things that go on at the house. Wherever you're going to eat your food at with the main people right there. Them holiday movies. Holiday movies, man, I'm telling you. When the last time you watched a whole movie with your family? When last time you did that? When I went to Oklahoma to see Dre Jr. and my grandbabies, they had never seen Pharrell's movie, Pieces, that's in Legos. Beautiful. It was beautiful. Beautiful. I tell everybody. The animated Spider-Man with the black kid, his black police officer, awesome. And Pharrell, Legos, Pieces. Look, if you have kids, sit them down and watch it with them. Sit it down and watch it with them. Outstanding 2 movies right there. And you're gonna dance. You're gonna dance on Pharrell. You're gonna dance. You're gonna shake it. You're gonna get it in. And you may get a little emotional. Let's keep this train moving, Dre. Movies around the holiday season. Home Alone. That movie still gets me. That the fact they left that boy at home. when his mom screams, "Come on!" Man, that movie is hilarious. And then you can't have Thanksgiving or Christmas without this movie. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Mm, mm. If that isn't comedy from beginning to end, I don't know what to tell you. I pledge allegiance to the flag. They said grace. Say the grace. Oh, she died years ago. The Santa Claus. Oh man. Oh man, that's a good one. The Grinch. The two of them, 2000 to 2018. And then my all-time favorite, you shoot your eye out, A Christmas Story. Oh my God, right there. Oh my God. Both of those are outstanding. If I can get Melody's attention. I'm getting hungry. Hey, Miss Melody. Let me get one of those sandwiches.
Which one?
The sausage and cheese.
I think for Outpost. I got bacon.
Let's do it.
Okay.
And can I do a water and another coffee?
Uh-huh.
You're the best. Sometimes you got to do it for the people. I'm here for the people. Sometimes you got to do it for the people. Sometimes you got to show love to the people. People saying, we don't know what the people saying. What the people talking about they want to do. All right, good folk, good people. Where'd they go? All right, there you go. All right, where did it go? Where did it go? All right, there we go. All right, don't scare me like that, Dre. I did it again. Where did it go? Where'd it go, Dre? There we go. Scaring myself over here. All right, little sports break here, kids. Little sports break here. Little sports break. Little sports break. I'm going to talk a little bit more in depth about it tomorrow, but when you started playing sports or got into sports, you got into it because the team was winning or the colors. When you first started watching sports, was it the colors that brought it out to you? Or was the team winning when you got into it? Was it because your dad, your uncle, grandpa, grandma, mom was watching it? Older brother, older sister? What got you into it? What got you into it? Now, I know there are people, fans of teams that have never won a division title, been to a playoff game, never even sniffed the championship, that are fans of teams like that throughout sports. And I always question, why are you still there? But it's none of my business. It's like why people in bad relationships. None of my business. None of my business. But teach his own. To the avail of it all, though, now as we getting older, you're starting to sense a little bit more that these players are not just people inside the TV. They're real people. They have thoughts and feelings like we do. But when it comes to, something's wrong by the way the team is playing, with your own eye, and then you hear what the issue is, and you can't believe it. And what I'm talking about is the Philadelphia Football Eagles. You mean to tell me the team is 9-2, Super Bowl champion, and they beefing because Jalen is orchestrating the game and managing the game to win. He's minimizing the mistakes. He's not taking sacks for loss. He's taking a sack probably 3 or 4 yards he's maybe losing. He's throwing the ball out of bounds. He's managing the game. He's executing the game the way as his coach wants him to. But you have his players, and man, I need the ball. I need the ball, man. These guys are statistical athletes to me. They're in it for the numbers. I hear a lot of people say that about LeBron. Oh, he just packing stats. He just packing stats. He don't care about championships. When did the narrative change? On rooting for a team to win the championship versus rooting for a team to be the explosive team on offense, most passing touchdowns, most receiving yards, but there's nothing for us winning. Didn't we just go through that with Minnesota Vikings when they went 14-2 and didn't go nowhere? So that is, I'm lost on that one. Like, if I was the coach of that team, I would have locked the door and said, y'all just fight it out here on your own and figure this out. Because you mean to try to tell me when Trent Dilfer came in as the backup for the Baltimore Ravens when they won the Super Bowl, I don't recall one damn player complain about not getting the ball. That was a team effort. That was a team. When did football become an individual sport? Oh, you're the best. Thank you.
I can take that one.
Oh, you're the best.
I'll bring you a water.
Okay, thanks. When did football become an individual sport? When did it become so opinionated from players within? I mean, you chose to play this sport. You know what you can do, so you don't want to run the route because you wanted the ball the previous play. You gave up on a route where you would have called a touchdown, but you didn't want that route. You wanted the route before. So you eased up on the play. Listen, when you first start out playing sports, you're just out there to play, out there having fun. And then it hits you. You become part of winning. And then something hits you. You really don't know how to win. You just became a part of something. And then it switches. You get a coach. You get older people around you that's been playing the game a little longer, and you learn a different way. You learn how to manage the game. You learn how to minimize the mistakes and capitalize on the opportunities that are available to you. You learn that when you first start out playing ball, you don't know nothing. You playing as hard as you can. As hard, you're doing everything fast, hard. You want coach to see you sweating. But you're overthinking the process. You're overdoing it. And when you get to that point to realize how to do this thing without using so much energy, but using this. And that's where Jalen is at. But they're not on that level. They're not on that level. Tom Brady tried to tell y'all. Peyton Manning tried to tell you. Big Ben. Yeah, I'll give it. Oliver Luck even did too. But Big Ben and Oliver Luck, the way they played, their style of play, it wouldn't agree with because the injuries were a little bit bigger. Way bigger. But back to what I'm saying. When did it come this bad and you're winning? You expect teams like the Kansas City Football Chiefs, the Baltimore Ravens, the Pittsburgh Steelers, the Cincinnati Bengals. You would expect teams like that to be having that type of conversation, but a team that's winning in a defending Super Bowl champion. We're going to talk a little bit more about this tomorrow on Montez at midday. Tune in for that tomorrow from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's why I'm at. Back to the point of the matter. It's holiday season, people. It's my favorite time of the year. People a little bit more nicer to each other, a little bit more understanding, a little bit more charismatic. And it's also my favorite time of year. Look out the window. Look at those fall colors outside. Huh? This is when men can dress. We can accentuate the outfit. Put a scarf on, put a nice jacket on, put your boots on, your dress boots. Put your pea coat on, huh? This is our time of year right here. This is when it's shining, fellas. This is when the fro really fits in. I learned the past 2 summers, we're not rocking a fro in the summertime. No. We're cutting it off when? April. Yeah, It was 2,000 degrees here last year. Won't happen again. To my coffee makers, how we doing out there, people? Huh? Coffee drinkers unite. 4630 Lindell, Central West End location, adjacent to the Bel Air Motel. When you talk a lot, man, you gotta stay hydrated. We talk a lot. We've been talking a lot this week. We did 3 shows Monday, did 1 show yesterday, and a show today, and a show tomorrow. We in there. Huh? You got to get it in. You got to get it in when you can. Got to get it in. All right. Back to turkey talk. Here it is. All right. We did our movies. We gave you preparation on if you're cooking your turkey for the first time. Uh-oh. How many of y'all probably doing Thanksgiving and Christmas, New Year's Day? You probably dance with your mama. You probably dance with your daddy, your grandma, your grandpa, your great aunt, great uncle. There's some dancing going on somewhere during the holiday season. And back in the days when radio was really at its peak, in the car, everybody listened to the radio station. Everybody did. The holiday music would start this week, you know, in the malls, in the grocery store, the good old days. Now they got gifts up. They have decorations already out for Valentine's Day. Can we get through Thanksgiving? Can we make it to Christmas? Can we? I swear. Slow down, folks, please. Just slow it down a little bit for me. All right, there we go. Songs. What you think the top holiday song is? What you think? The top holiday song, huh? Mariah Carey. And it's in one of my favorite movies. And we'll get to that in a minute. All I want for Christmas is you. Nat King Cole. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. There's certain songs I like hearing my mom sing. That's one of them right there. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. It's called a Christmas song if you want to put that in your Spotify or Spotify situation, however you're looking at it right there. Sure. Oh, St. Louis's own Donnie Hathaway. This Christmas, the fireplace is blazing high. Brenda Lee, rocking around the Christmas tree at the house this holiday. Home Alone. I got it up. Jose Feliciano. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. Man, I'm telling you, this is my favorite time of the year. Who's going to wait till the last minute to get a date? Who's going to the family dinner solo? Who's going out the night before on Skanksgiving and bringing somebody from Skanksgiving? You know, Skanksgiving ain't the same no more. No, not like how it used to be. In the 90s, Skanksgiving was on a whole different level. It was on a whole different, you would hit at least 5 different spots in the strip club on Thanksgiving back in the day. It is. You kids today have no idea. You 18 and 25-year-olds, you missed out. You missed out. It was legendary. It was legendary. The night before Thanksgiving was like, your cousins from out of town would make sure they're here Wednesday by 12 p.m. because they want to go out that night. Because that Thanksgiving breakfast, that hungover food, got to feed that oil. Got to feed that oil. But Thanksgiving was a magical time. It was like the land of Oz. It was a from Hawaii, North Carolina to St. Louis. It's undescribable how the night before Thanksgiving used to be. DJs would come to town. New songs would drop, a new mix. It was incredible. VIP was at a whole different level then. It wasn't just a rope. We had a rope and a room. That's how VIP was in the 90s. Now VIP is just big ass Dave standing there and doing this. That's VIP now. If you kids only knew how clubs used to be in the 90s, the night before Thanksgiving. Skanksgiving Eve. Focus, Dre, focus. All right, kids. All right. I'm talking about Skanksgiving, and here we are on holiday movies. I tell you what, we're going to get to the movies in a minute. Holiday traditions with your family. What do you guys do for Thanksgiving? What's your, besides the food, what is it you do? Y'all play football together? We're not playing Uno or Monopoly. No. Put those, no police this year, people. No Uno or no Monopoly. No. Off limits. No VR games either, because grandma not falling, knocking down the flat screen. We need to play something safe this year. Safe that everybody can play. I think Heads Up is a good game. Download Heads Up on your phone. Get the kid version. Jesus. Some attractive women in here too, by the way. I just want to Trey, I thought you was blind. I can see beauty. Some good, wholesome family games that everyone can. No spades either. No spades, no Uno, no Tunk, no Monopoly. What's another game going? Yeah, them the top right there. We're not doing none of that. No, not doing none of that at all. Here they go asking me dumb questions again. Hold on here, TikTok. Hold on here 1 second. Hold on.
Really want to. That's too much.
Missed it. I missed it again. I got it. I got to see why they want me to slide the device over to the thing. I'm going to stop doing that. All right, back at it. Sorry about that, TikToker. Sorry about that. Any games you can suggest that families can play that's safe, please share, and I'll pass it along because I'm going to go back after here and go through the messages if you left a message. But I appreciate the likes and the thumbs up and the participation. Really do appreciate it. Woo. But I'm thinking of safe, fun games that family members together, all kids from, you got them fast talking ass kids, 10 and up. We know what you can do, Jamal, at 5. We know you can operate and download music and edit. You know you 5. We know that. 5 to 8 need a game, and 10 and up can play with the family. That's what we're going to do. We need to find games like that. But no spades, no Uno, no Monopoly, and no Tunk. None of that. We're going to keep the minimum down in the family for sure. All right, traditions right here. Family tradition. If you do this or not, these are the top 5 family traditions that I found. And it was decorating the Christmas tree together. Huh? Isn't that a good one? When the last time you decorated a Christmas tree with your family? I'm not talking about you sitting on your ass, drinking and pouring. Put that tinsel over there, baby. Them bells in the other box upstairs in the attic, behind that shoe. No, we're not doing that. Get up and help them babies. Do it together. Mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, who all live in that house, put that tree together. This may be horrible to say, but I've only put a Christmas tree together with my family that I remember when I was a kid, when I had my own family, and then when I got married the last time. So 3 times I remember putting it up with all of them. Yeah. My family did it all the time when I was a kid. Then when I had my own little baby son of a bitches, I remember doing it once. And then when I did it 4 times. 4 times. Yeah, because I did it with wife. You know what? I put up a tree with all my wives. Wow. Well, reluctant for you, Dre, huh? The things we remember when we close our eyes and look up. Why is that when we have to remember something, we look up? Damn it, what was that name? Oh, I wonder what that was. I want to say what? I want to say, I did it right there. I'm thinking about getting a tree this year. I was going to get a Charlie Brown Christmas tree, but I think I have now made enough room at the pad to get a nice sized tree. So I think I'm going to get a tree this year. I'm going to speak it over with my sister, see if she's putting up a tree or not, and see if my pop putting up a tree, see if my mom. I'm going to see what the family say. I'm going to talk to them about it next Thursday as we congregate. All right, here we go. This is a good one. Again, these are the top 5 holiday traditions I looked up. I'm not saying you do this. Baking holiday cookies together. When last time you baked with someone? Fellas, mine out the gutter. I'm not talking about you baking and rubbing hands, thinking you in the movie Ghost with Patrick Swayze and y'all doing it and burnt them cookies. No. When y'all really make holiday cookies together and you put them in its separate containers and you hand them out to the family members, you did them to the neighbors and the mailman and the garbage man. Oh, people are so nice during the holiday season. Oh, I like this one here. You know how you can put the TV on the fireplace now? The wood log burner. You can put any type of background you want to now. Close them blackout curtains. Turn that light off. Get you some coffee and some rum shata. Get you some cognac, 1738, and a snifter. Put your favorite socks on and your slippers. Sit back. Watch that log burner on that TV. And play you some holiday music. Heaven. 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 I love holiday music. I think holiday music is amazing. It is something else. It's good sandwich, Melly. Thank you. But holiday music with your family. I don't know if y'all still doing that matching pajamas trend. Matching pajamas. Everybody chilling. Listen to holiday music. Give it a try. This used to be fun when I was a kid. Because I grew up with my aunts. My Aunt Lisa and Terry. And this used to be fun. Used to beg for these. Used to beg. Oh, open up one gift on Christmas Eve. Boy, I didn't know that it was different outside of black people. I didn't get into the stockings until I started dating white women. That's like, I didn't know about putting gifts in a stocking. I never knew about that until I was, late in my 20s. But Christmas Eve, that you get the stocking or you get one gift. And the stockings are just amazing to me. But I miss that one gift, the way we used to beg and plead. Oh, it was amazing, amazing, amazing. Oh, man, I miss this when I used to be able to drive. Driving around with the Christmas lights. Different neighborhoods, how they put on the Christmas light display. Oh, man. Down in Charlotte, North Carolina, South Carolina, there's a little town called McCaddenville, South Carolina. It was a mill town. Everybody worked at the mill. They made sweaters, everything. But the houses every year were decorated during the holiday season. Everybody would go down to McCaddenville and go to this. It was incredible. the way they decorate the boats in the Navy during the holidays, the way trucking companies decorate their trucks during the holiday season. It was just Christmas lights. Just I swear I'm probably 10 years old when I look at Christmas lights. It's like ooh and ah. The creativity that these people put into putting up Christmas lights. I mean, it's not like the days anymore where you're cussing yourself and dad's almost dying because no one wants to help him put up the lights. Now, they pretty much come as a kit now. But no knock on that. I mean, things should be easier now. So again, top 5 family holiday traditions that I looked up. I don't have to do them. I just found it. Decorate the Christmas tree together. Putting up the tree together. Baking holiday cookies. Listening to holiday music. Opening one gift on Christmas Eve. And driving around to see the Christmas lights. Oh, man. That is probably one of the funnest things I've done in a long time is driving around at the Christmas lights. Do you have or believe in holiday romantic movies? Holiday romantic movies. I think, although I've been married 4 times, I still believe in the L. I still believe in the L word. But now you're more observant to the BS that comes with it. But I love seeing genuine love. Genuine love. And I think rom-coms that have come out the past 5 years, not the same as the ones 15, 20 years ago. But that movie, Love Actually, I've seen that movie probably over 300 times. And when I bought the DVD, like the day it came out, I love listening to the commentary. I love that. And what I found out in that movie, I tell people to this day, that song by Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas, they tried to get Mariah Carey's permission to play the song. They were like, oh, that's way beyond our budget. If you seen the movie, the little girl movie, that's her actually singing. I bet you like the movie even more now. That's that little girl actually singing. They found her at a British talent show. I think that's what I'm going to watch that movie again this weekend. No, we can't. We got too much football on the brain. Too much football this weekend. Too much scenarios going on collegiately and with the NFL going forward. But it's on the bucket list. We've got to put that right there on the bucket list for sure. But it is one of those situations where how the airport used to be before, security went wild. I don't know if you've ever ran through an airport to hug a woman or a man, or ran through the airport before you're about to miss your flight. Not like OJ was when he did the Hertz commercial, but running to when you get off the plane and your connecting flight is at gate 78. What the hell? They used to do you dirty in the 90s, man. Dirty. Connecting flights. What? You have 22 minutes to get to your flight before the gate closes. You ever been no hair back in the day? Logan Airport in Boston. Kiss my ass. Really. The way they did us back in the day on holiday travel. But as a Navy veteran, here's something I always appreciated when I was traveling by air during the holidays. The USO. I go in there and give me a hot meal in a minute, sit down, watch TV, freshen up a little bit. The USO take care of you. Shout out to the USO. Shout out to them. Shout out to the USO out there. But holiday travel will get on your nerves, especially today. But back in the day, it was, but we used to run through the airport, man. Go meet somebody at the gate, really hold the sign like in Love Actually, to see that greeting. That is one of my favorite scenes right there. As cheesy as it may sound, I used to go to the airport and just watch people watch. Go to the bar, get hammered, People think I'm traveling. No, I live in St. Louis. I'm off today. I just go out to the airport and drink. Can't do that no more. They have taken the fun out of everything. Oh, man, those were the days. The holiday time in the Midwest, people. Okay, so recap what we talked about. Let me check the time real quick. We got time. To recap what we talked about earlier, again, if this is your first time tuning in, thank you so much. We're here on location at Outpost Coffee in Bicks in Central West End at 4630 Lindell in the heart of Central West End. And I'm telling you, these fall colors and leaves, I mean, this is when you should be holding hands, walking a little bitty dog, planning the week out next week. What we going to bring? You want to take some cookies? You want to get a dessert? What you want to do? What we going to do after that? This is when you making plans. This is that walk people do. Man, oh, man, I tell you, this right here. This is its own holiday rom-com right here. But as we talked about on Coffee and Conversations at the beginning, what conversations I think people are having. When you think about coffee and conversations, the way it came to my mind was I was reminiscing about the days I was in the military, truck driver, and then in radio. Having coffee with someone, you kind of like, you're not gossiping. You're not talking about nobody. You're just having a conversation. And you're listening to one another. And it was engaging. There was nobody loud talking to each other. There was no point. It was no, but there's nothing wrong with the ha-ha. But the coffee, man, it just really brings it out in people. You get to relax and chill and be you. And I think gambling is on a lot of people's mind with what's coming next month here in the Missouri area, in the state of Missouri. And also with the holiday on taking care of our elderly and the young that need help. How are we going to facilitate that the right way as far as getting food to them? As I said at the top of the show, if you want to share some information about getting food to people, not locations that are giving out food, but getting food to people, like, for instance, if you just have to put in your address and how many people are there, is there a place like that? If you could send that to me that's doing it here in the St. Louis or Metro East area, please do that. I will share it to the powers that be that I know that really are involved in programs like that. And also, this that time of year with people that have a hard time dealing with this time of year, either don't have family anymore by life or by family situations, or not being able to be with their family, whether it's a child or a sibling or a mother or father or a grandparent. We got to think about that. So I've learned to be cautious on saying, being so cheerful around this time of year, because your joy is not everybody else's joy. So I pay attention to the body language before I say, hey, hope you have a happy Thanksgiving or something like that. Because usually the body language lets you know. It's not saying they hate Thanksgiving. It's just, it's a painful time of the year. So let's be a little bit more observant of people this time of year and just be a little bit more mindful and be a great listener this time of the year as well. And as I said also, just because it's raining don't mean it's a gloomy day. Sometimes the rain washes away things so you can clearly see, especially them demons and them heathens around you that you know should not be around you at all. But for some reason, we put up with these heathens and we need to stop. We really do. Why wait till next week to make the change? Make the change now. Oh boy. And I forgot to bring up one more thing. I'm an NBA fan. I'm a basketball fan. I love women's college basketball, men's college basketball, and NBA. But my concentration in my shows focus more on football. But in the beginning, I tried to cover every sport. But you learn how to break it down and make it all make sense. So when I watch basketball, watching basketball, it's like a day off to me. I get to enjoy to watch a sport and not work. For people that are in transportation, don't you enjoy when someone else drives you that you trust? Don't you enjoy that? Don't you enjoy that? I mean, it's like when people always over at your house and you finally get a chance to been invited to somebody else's house. Don't you appreciate that? So it's like an appreciation value that goes along with your passion. And I mentioned this yesterday on my show about the Eddie Murphy documentary. I have seen some amazing documentaries. Amazing doc. It's not the fact that we don't know the individual. It's the way they layer the story that I appreciate. The way they layer the story. I mean, it's laid out beautifully. And at 55 years old, I remember everything about Eddie Murphy. There's not one thing I found out in a documentary that shocked or surprised me. Not at all. When STL Pressure AAU basketball coach, Coach Pat and I were kids, we made a stand-up comedy tape. I wish to the God of me I could find that tape. Oh man, I wish I could find that tape. My aunt Terry is in the background. My grandmother's laughing in the background. I think my aunt Lisa in the background, but mostly it's Coach Pat and me. We're in the front courtyard of our house, and I lived in downtown St. Louis at 1449 Shoto, the White House in the sky. And we were mimicking Eddie Murphy and Richard Pryor. I think a little bit of Red Fox. I wish I could find that tape today. It was on cassette tape. That's what's so wild about it. You kids have no idea what I'm talking about. It's okay. It all comes back to me. But man, I don't know why that just popped in my head thinking about Eddie Murphy, but because he shared a little clip about him and Charlie when they were kids, how they used to record everything. I mean, for a minute, Coach Pat and I used to record a whole lot of stuff, but that it was live from the White House Auditorium. As you can tell, I've been an idiot a long time. But just like Eddie Murphy said, he knew what he wanted to do at such a young age. I wanted to play professional sports. I mean, who didn't? Who didn't want to play pro ball? But at some point, I knew in my head I wanted to be around sports. I wanted to be around. Like, I want to hug sports every day. Every day. When the fiasco happened a couple of months ago, remember the movie Home Alone? When Macaulay Culkin is in there showering, bathing by himself, and he put that, when I woke up, day after Halloween, November 1st. And SportsCenter wasn't on. I came clean last year. No, this year. This year I came clean, meaning I don't have bootleg nothing anymore. My Fire Stick got zapped after 11 years. Had to come clean. So I pay to watch TV. I pay to watch the NFL. I pay to watch college football. I pay. So when that went down, I could still watch SportsCenter, but I didn't pay to watch SportsCenter on my phone. I paid to watch SportsCenter on the TV. Don't you hate when you pay, you don't get it? How many times you done order something in drive-thru, you get home, and you didn't get what you paid for? Are you mad? Are you mad? Are you mad? That's why you check the bag. You check the bag and drive-thru. That's why I don't go to drive-thru. I go inside. Go inside. So I went inside in my way, the way I ordered my stuff, had everything planned. All the TVs have a job. All my TVs are unemployed now? Like, I have to go to the bar to watch football? No, sir. No, we can't do that. No. So I had to come to the emergency action plan. What are we going to do, Dre? What do we want to do? Then I had to buy the little Hulu thing to get my ESPN back. It's all well is on the earth. Well, last week, some bitches came back to the table. Here y'all go. I'm like, you son of a bitch. But hey, hold on. It gets better. They announced yesterday that we, with ESPN They've expanded the coverage. We get MLB. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I may cry. But the bottom line with MLB, I can watch baseball. I know how to do that. But if I don't get the MLB network show, the show on MLB network, I'm going to have an issue if I can't get that show. That is one of the best baseball shows that talks about baseball in the morning on the planet. On the planet. The way they break down the game analysis and talk about baseball, and then they all love baseball. That is one of my. But you got to buy the MLB network on its separate entity. This is before ESPN just announced 2 nights ago that MLB is a part of ESPN now, and NBC is back, and all this. Everybody has a role to play. With games now. But there's a bottom line of this, people. They said that's included in the base package of YouTube. They up to something. It's going to cost us. I mean, back in the day, the most I ever paid was $126. No, $157. Because I had all the movie channels in the ESPN sports tier. That was the most I ever paid. But I had a hookup. I just had to pay the $157 one time, didn't have a bill again. And then when the Fire Sticks came out, game changer. I'm getting movies in the movie theater. But we had a good 11-year run. Had a great 11-year run. 11 year had a great year. I didn't pay a bill for 11 years. It was a great run. But now, when you're spending your own money, you look at things a little different now. It's like when you were young and you had a car, and it was a man or a woman that put gas in your car every time. You look back on those times, now you're like, damn, I missed that. There's certain things I miss. Going to the mall during the holiday season. Santa Claus line. Everybody want to take a picture with Santa. The holiday music at the mall. The smell of the cookies, Mrs. Fields, the perfume girls, the cologne girls. Well, I miss all of that. Man. It's just, we need a nostalgia movie to come out to bring us back to that. I'm not talking about Mallrats. I'm not talking about that. We need something. Something's missing that we need. I don't know what it is. It's something. The believability of Santa. I don't care what you say. To this day, I will hold on to this. Let's rewind the clock here. Throwback Thursday. At the old Sears building on Kings Highway, 1977. My parents took my cousin and I, 1978, because he's 2 years younger than me. We go take a picture with Santa at the old Sears building on Kings Highway. I told Santa I want a racing car set. That's all I want. Leave. Something tells me to turn around as we're leaving in the car. I turn around and look. There was Santa on the roof, leaving, flying off, and he waved at me. To this day. Dre, that was a thing that no. To this day. Then who was it? Everybody has something that nobody can explain. Some you have told, some you done kept to yourself. That's my one unexplained event in my 55 years of living. I can't explain what I saw. I was 8 years old. I remember telling my little sister that. She laughed at me. And then when my cousin told me there wasn't no Santa, where my gifts came from, what you think happened? You ever fought your cousin over the believability of Santa? That's probably the stupidest fight ever we had. My cousin Chris. my God. Holiday fights. Oh my God. What about when you were first dating, 18 and up? You bringing a girl or a boy home? How'd that go? How'd that go? Or when you're in the military and you got married out your folks and you brought your wife home? How'd that go? First time you brought your babies home to Thanksgiving, meeting the family. How'd that go? All that comes together, getting that family together, man. I swear I love this time of year. Love it, I love it, I love it. All the good old days. You know what we need over here? Oh, I forgot. They do the train with the Polar Express. Oh man. That is this I love this time of year. It's almost up there with the start of baseball season. Kickoff weekend in college football. Opening weekend of the NFL. Oh, I may have a heart attack. I don't know which one I like more. Let's stop playing. We know that opening weekend of college football. How many of you just shut it down on football season? Like you don't leave your house. You don't like talking to people. You just stay in your own element. You walk back and forth, going to fix your drink, going to the bathroom, get something to eat, talking to yourself. Like, I can't believe that damn play happened. We're not yelling no more. We're just shaking when we go make a drink. Like, what the? How you didn't see what I saw? You were looking right there. I kind of want to record myself watching football from various angles and just see what are we doing, Dre? I mean, what I want to do, I want people to share videos, not when you loses and wins and you record your dad or your uncle. I love those videos when people are yelling at the TV. But just enjoying the game and the beauty of it all. You've been at home. Nobody's bothering you. Nobody. Nobody's going to ring the doorbell. Nobody's going to call you. Nobody can come by unexpected. Nobody's going to say the dumbest question of all times. What are you doing today? My all-time favorite, though, is when people know you're a football fan. They know you're a football fan. And they try to make you feel guilty about not coming to events. That doesn't work anymore. No. Not my fault. You don't like football. Not my problem. I don't know how you were raised, but no. We're not what I call them non-athletic real people, NARPs, try to make you feel guilty about liking sports. It's not going to happen here. Not going to happen at all here. I've been married 4 times. There's nothing you can possibly say to me that's going to make me feel bad. You ever think about the things that a woman has said to you fellas? Just look up for a second. Just some of the things women have said to you that you can just laugh about. Just how many times have you guys, fellas, how many times have you bought a living room set in your life? Yeah. How many times have you bought new furniture? Bedroom set. How many cars have you owned? How many refrigerators have you bought? How many TVs have you bought in your lifetime? If you sit back and think about that, you may get pissed off at yourself. But fellas, we did a lot of dumb things back in the day, didn't we? I don't think we're the same type of fellas anymore. And we getting blamed for the fellas that are doing stuff they should know better. How you mad at your woman for cheating, but you slept with her best friend and she knew it? Explain the math in that. I don't understand the trying to outdo each other and cheating that's going on today. I don't. They're going through cell phones again. Be careful. They're going through cell phones again. They throwing your clothes outside again, and the black man started moving furniture, hefty trash bag. They're buying you a PlayStation just to take it from you when you don't act right. I can't believe. No. You're not buying me no video game system. And I'm a gamer, you not. And you think you're going to take it from me. That's why we don't put ourselves in those situations ever again. Why are these kids not in school? I've seen more kids today in life itself. I really have. What's your favorite part of the holiday food? What is it? Is it the turkey? Is it the ham? What's something you've had at Thanksgiving and you didn't know there was a Thanksgiving option to eat on Thanksgiving? What is that? That one meal you say to yourself, I didn't know that was part of Thanksgiving. But it was there. And you were like, me eat anything. But I think whatever it is, you eat it. It's going to walk. I'm trying to tear this sandwich up. Hold on with me now. Hold on. You know how biscuits get when they get warm, get lukewarm, they get hot. Boy. Again, if you would like to do some advertising on a live stream or podcast, hit me up. Got Montez at midday as well as Who's to Blame the podcast, Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. Include it with your ad if you want to do it with us. You get a banner ad that runs on the bottom of our screen on live stream. On StreamYard. And you also get your logo placement, QR code shared. I can come to your place of business and do a show like here. Or you can come into the studio, located at 3319 Hampton, at mycitymymusic.com, Dre Montez. This budget would fit any budget in America. Just hit me up. I think the podcasting and live streaming community could do a whole lot more if people reached out to one another in the St. Louis and Illinois region. I think podcasts and live stream are awesome for grand openings, rebranding, open houses. I've told a few people about doing a podcast as part of an open house. You know, you get to show the house in a different way. You get to see the house in a different way. People get to see a podcast going on. You get to get the realtor on there and talk about the house itself. I've done two open houses I've done. I think I have a third one coming up in probably late January, early February, I do believe, in the Tile Grove area neighborhood. It's a beautiful, amazing house as well. But we have a lot of things coming up here in the near future. And for you music artists out there, if you're trying to get your music out there, let people to hear you on a different level, trying to get on the intertwines, and you haven't really done it yet, or you got a nice catalog, you didn't got lazy, and you want to get it out there, hit me up. I have something going on Fridays in the studios at My City, My Music, Overtime Studios at 3319 Hampton. So there's a lot of opportunities out there for the good people, of the people, and by the people as well. Well, folks, good people, I may come back on here for 1 second, but for right now, we're going to do what we can and do what we got to do. I got to figure out what I did wrong over here because it was something. So hope that is up there for you. Okay, there you go. Okay, I think I got it figured out. Take a short break here. Be right back, good folk, good people.
Oh, yeah. Not your body. I don't know if y'all can see me. You can.
Did you miss me? I'll be right back. What up, good folk, good people? Because I'm here for the people. And for the people. So, who bought their turkey yet? You might buy their turkey yet? They said this is the cheapest turkeys have been in the last 22 years. That's what they say. I don't know. I haven't bought a turkey in a while. I don't know. I can't speak about things I don't know. But I did look at the sign the other day on the price of gas. I haven't driven in 8 years. 8 years. So I came up with this crazy idea on the way here because I catch the Metro bus or call a ride or Lyft, Uber, my dad or sister picks me up. But I'm thinking about this Metro thing. Some of the most interesting people I've ever encountered have been on public transportation. Not just people watching, but people listening. So I just thought of this today on the way here. Every major city has a transportation. We've seen set 48 hours in different cities. When it came to St. Louis, that was crazy. That's focusing on crime. Can we get one to focus on the people, on the community? Let's call it Metro Link Up. And we just share various stories about the commute that we have on public transportation. I bet there'll be some great stories out there that can be heard and shared and talked about with laughter. Not the ones where people doing the most insane things, but those genuine conversations. I remember they used to play holiday music on the Metrolink. I remember Metro used to have holiday live music on the Metrolink. One Pacific cart was designated for live music. I don't know if they do that anymore, but that was if you're coming into St. Louis and you get on the Metrolink at Lambert Airport, you got to ride all the way down to your hotel, and there was live holiday music on there. Man, come on now. I know things have changed, and as far as people connect with one another, it's difficult for some, and others love to engage in things like that. But I miss that when they used to have the grand piano at the St. Louis Galleria, and you're hearing live classical holiday music. Oh man, I remember on Saturdays we used to have live models in Abercrombie and Fitch, and there was another store in the Galleria because I worked at the Galleria in high school. We'll have live models on Saturdays. That's when it was that time, young people saving up their allowance and babysitting money, and just good deed money, and buying something for their first boyfriend or girlfriend, finally giving back to their mom and dad and grandparents. You know, that's when the sock and the tie and the perfume and the cologne was appreciated. Now they look at you and say, that's all I get? You can't win or lose with some people, but for the most part, the overall joy, happiness, and love that goes around this time of year, I am very appreciative of it. And and to the people that lost a lot of loved ones this time of year, my heart is here for you. But there is a community here for you. There are people, just talk to people. Somebody listen to you. I know it's hard out here for everybody. Everybody has bad days, ups and downs, sideways, turn it around, 360, doing the why. Sometimes try to why not. It helps. You're strong. That heavy load, you can carry. You got it. You got it. And then the other part of this time of year, I like the unexpected good deeds that people do, especially in the service industry. I was a part of the service industry for 20 years. I've seen more joy and happiness that are shared by people who don't have anyone at home, that love to go out to eat, that appreciate the connection as a regular that they have at their particular restaurant or watering hole. And they engage in that day-to-day activity. And they usually give back in a way. And I work with a young lady. That was, nobody knew her business, but in the service industry, when someone has a kid and we know they single, baby daddy, we know he gone. We would take up a collection to make sure that you had things to get you started. You know? And that was, the industry was just like a family connection that was beyond that, just beyond that. But on the other side of that, your regulars paid attention. And that there were a few regulars that used to come to this particular location, and they left this young lady with one of the greatest holiday gifts of all time. I mean, they really took care of this young lady. I mean, it was, and you hear these stories all the time, not the secret shopper, not because you're in Walmart and somebody paid off your layaway. No, I'm talking about you at work and something comes to you that you did not expect. I mean, at one time, we used to get a bonus back in the day in the service industry. Like real talk, in the 90s, yes, you got a bonus this time of year. And it was, I don't think they do, I wouldn't know. I don't think they do it anymore. But this time of the year, I really, really do appreciate. You meet some amazing people, the ones you know open up a little bit more, and the strangers that come in your life this time of year. Just appreciate the conversations and the connections that you make. You never know. Just never know how things are going to turn out for you or them based on the encounter. Now, on the other side, for my single people out there, let's stand together. Let's stick together. Our time will come. Our time will come. But for the most part, for my folks that live alone, we got this. We got this. Because you know what's going to happen when we go to our family next Thursday? We're going to do what? Bring a few plates home. Not one, but a few plates home. I may take my shopping bag with me. Because I have a buggy now. I know how to go to the grocery store. Now, give me that buggy. Got my buggy in my backpack. Let's go. They make things so easy nowadays, except for the giant signs at the store that we're going to get one day. Again, shout out to my legally blind, low vision, my blind people out there. I'm here for you. We're going to get this done. We're going to get some things done. But again, tomorrow we'll be back at it with Fist Pump Friday, brought to you by Certain Pro Painters out of Oklahoma City. Shout out to my dude, Robert. I hope you get better, my man, down in OKC. Yeah, buddy. Dude, Robert down there. Back with a little bit of action, a Thursday night football reaction of the Jets tonight going against the Buffalo Bills. And then also, women's college basketball tomorrow night. Juju and Hannah Hidalgo are going at it. USC against Notre Dame. Hannah last week put up 44 and 16. She had 44 points and 16 steals. If you don't know who Hannah Hidalgo is that plays in Notre Dame, I don't know where you've been past 3 years. I don't know. I'm not leaving the house probably till Denver has a bye this week, but we play Thanksgiving. Nope. Can't do nothing Monday. That's Monday night. I make Wednesday. I may get out the house Wednesday because that's, I don't even know what to call it, Thanksgiving Eve anymore, but it's the day before. So I may go out a little bit in the daytime because now it gets dark at what, 3:45, 3:47? I hate when I forget that time is changing because if it gets too dark, I can't see. So I felt like Michael Jackson in Thriller about to change. The other day I was running home. I gotta hurry up. When you could make fun of yourself over your disability, you would never, ever have a boring day. I think I laugh at myself more than life itself. Buying the wrong groceries, buying the wrong product online. If you can't laugh at yourself, I don't know what to tell you. Again, share that information with me if you guys can. If you know of any services or programs I can lead people to that's delivering food to people that can't get around. Not just the elderly, there's some young people too that have some medical issues as well. And also, check on one another. Check on one another for sure. They're providing a lot of things. I've shared a lot of information on places where to go get a meal if you need a meal. And they've shared more locations about, because, you know, the weather's about to change. I've shared about 4 locations already for warming centers. They have 2 new ones that didn't have last year. And I would share anything that the Soulard Group is doing. My dude, Andre, down there with Urban City Services, UCS, they're always doing amazing work for the unhoused and folks that also need help trying to transition into getting back into the workplace. far as clothing donations, haircuts for men and women, and giving you training how to upload a resume, or build a resume, and get you acclimated back into the workplace. Again, they do great things for the people down there. You see us down in the Soulard area. You can check it out. You can Google it for sure. But there are a lot of programs out there. If you apply yourself, you can find out a whole lot about them. And as I said, I know it's overwritten, used cliche, but just be patient. It comes. Please be patient. And for us hopeless romantics out there, this is the best time of the year, from what I hear. I'm not a talker. Let's do a time check. Make sure we're staying within the frame. Okay. Again, tomorrow we're going to come at it strong. So we got a lot to cover tomorrow on the show. A lot to cover. But it's that time, man. Just sit back and enjoy your family, your friends, and all the good fortunes you have had and everything you've been thankful for. I've been thankful for a lot. My family, my kids, the friends I have, my lifestyle, my passion, my health, my hair. Well, we're getting rid of this thing here in a few months for the winter. For the summer. Only for the summer. Slow down, Dre. Slow down. But again, if you think you forgot something, you can go back and rewatch it if you want. I'm gonna upload it again. When I get down here, you can go back and look at it again if you want to, in case you forgot something. I was working. I meant to check it out. I was doing stuff. How many of y'all actually work at work? Exactly. Also, this time of year, get out and travel. If you haven't been to Belleville, Illinois this time of year, you're missing out. Something for the entire family. The kids, mom, dad, brother, sister, grandpa, grandma, Uncle Ned, Aunt Chris, something in February. Go to downtown Belleville. Got a few advertisers over there. Stop by the office lounge, if you will. This is the type of place you will see nobody on their cell phone. Everybody's over there flip phone type of people. We flip it. When nobody looking down over there and using their hand to talk. No, it's conversation piece. Say hello to the good people. Grim and Gorley in downtown Belleville as well. Look at the floral arrangement in the coffee shop on the other side, Board 322. There it is right there. The lunch and dinner, Tavern on Main. Entertainment-wise, got the Lincoln Movie Theater. Always something sharp out that Abe Lincoln popcorn, gourmet popcorn. And they serve cocktails as well. For my comic book lovers out there and toy folks out there, you got Bigfoot Comics as well in downtown Bell Vegas for sure. So lots for you in Belleville as well. You got the candy bar for you over there. Yeah, baby. All kind of things for you to do in downtown Bell Vegas as well. They got Christmas lights over there. It's Our Lady as well. So lots to do in Bell Vegas. Downtown St. Louis, looking for that music over there. BB's Jazz, Blues, and Soups. Check them out. Mosey on over around the corner right there. Game 6, honky tonk. My fellas, huh? Speaking of country music, did you watch the CMAs last night? I did. You gonna hear about that tomorrow too? I did. Yeah, buddy, I sure did. Shout out to Gretchen Wilson. In the Soulard area, you got 9th Street Deli at Howard's. Yeah, Hammerstones, get the Dre Montez special. What's that, Dre? It's a tall PBR, shot of Fireball, grits with cheese, and 2 sausage biscuits. Woohoo! Yeah, baby. Yeah. Great Grizzly Bear as well. In the heart of South City, we got Friendlies at 3503 Roger Place. You got Tower Pub up on Morgan Ford. Chili cook-off coming up soon over there. So there's all kind of things for you to do in the St. Louis area and Belleville area. We got Hidden Gems BB&B. Woohoo! And as I told you, gifts are good to give people. You ever gave something to yourself for the family? Give something to yourself. And what I mean by that, let me find them. I'm trying to find them. I'm looking. There you go. Oh, got that Bullseye Home Services. Yeah, baby, huh? They always hit the mark, huh? Bullseye Home Services. Yeah, baby. Yeah. All kind of things for you to do. Think outside of the box this year during the holiday season. Good folk, good people. Maybe dad needs a cooler, huh? Maybe dad needs a cooler for the good old trip coming up, huh? Is that it? Well, hook dad up for sure. Or Uncle Tom or Grandpa. You never know for sure. And don't forget, it's that everybody's into music, so to speak. Everybody's into music, right? Frenchtown Records, huh? You been there yet, Frenchtown Records? We got a show coming up there again real soon. Probably do some holiday music for you this time, for sure. But it's all kind of things for people to do in the checkout. You can always get someone's vehicle fixed from winterize their car at Fairway Automotive. Locations to serve you. Boy. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Well, we're going to get out of here. I'm going to let you folks do what you got to do and can do and want to do. Because somebody got to do it, right? Somebody got to do it. We're going to do this. We're going to get out of here. And we will see you guys tomorrow. Same time, same bat channel. 12 p.m. Central Standard Time to 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. See you tomorrow, kids. Peace out. I'll let you stream you on Facebook and YouTube. We'll see ya. Peace. Thank you so much again to Outpost Coffee and Bricks, 4630 Lindell. Thank you, guys. See you later. Peace.